Catherine looked stunning as usual as she stepped out on Christmas morning. The Princess of Wales dazzled this morning as she led her children and husband William from Sandringham Church during the King's first Christmas walkabout. Catherine beamed as she held her youngest son's hand, while she walked along with Prince William, Prince George and Princess Charlotte on the way to St Mary Magdalene Church on the Norfolk Estate. The mother of three looked typically stylish in a festive coat which she has worn before, believed to be from British designer Alexander McQueen. She paired with a Philip Treacy hat containing a feather and dangling earrings from French brand copyright Zan, as the group walked to the service. The thrifty royal recycled the military-style coat to attend an engagement at Bradford City Hall in January 2020. Today the princess paired her structured coat with bespoke knee-high black-heeled boots from Vito Rossi. Prince William and Catherine walked either side of their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Lutz as they made their way to the service. It marks the first Christmas since Queen Elizabeth II died in September, and should prove to be a poignant occasion for the family and supporters of the royals. Royal fans gathered outside the gates at the Norfolk Estate to pass on their sympathies and well wishes, with some camping out overnight to get a spot. This is the first Christmas at Sandringham in 2 years after the late Queen stayed in Windsor for Christmas 2020 and Christmas 2021 due to the coronavirus pandemic, and the first time the family is spending the holidays without the late monarch. The Princess of Wales beamed with happiness as she walked to the service alongside her husband, ahead of the other members of the royal family. She looked elegant in her festive get-up as she waved to the well-wishers who have travelled to Norfolk today. The mother of three strutted on the road, with her son Prince Lutz beaming with pride by her side. It is the first time the youngest son of the Prince and Princess of Wales children has attended, with Prince Lutz proudly walking alongside his older siblings and parents. At 4, and after stealing the show during the late Queen's Jubilee celebrations in June, he is just old enough to sit through the service. While they are much older than him, it is only the second time that Prince George, 9, and Princess Charlotte, 7, have attended, due to the cancellations of 2020 and 2021 at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Hundreds of well-wishers have been queuing since the early hours to catch a glimpse of members of the royal family, and waved excitedly as the King and Queen consort drove to the church. The bittersweet occasion saw the family put on a show of unity as they marked the first Christmas since the death of Queen Elizabeth II, who died on September 8. It is the first time King Charles III is organising the event, marking the beginning of a new era for the royals. The Prince and Princess of Wales are staying with the King and Queen consort for the festive holidays, alongside the Erlang Countess of Wessex and their children. This year's gathering at Sandringham is the first time the royal family have spent Christmas at the private royal residence in Norfolk since 2019. The late Queen had spent the festive period at Windsor Castle for 2 years in a row, in 2020 and 2021, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, before her death in September this year. Traditionally, royal Christmases at Sandringham feature a turkey lunch at the house before the family settle down to watch TV, which this year will include Charles's first Christmas broadcast as monarch. His Majesty, who was seen talking with Sarah and Mike Tyndall after the service, has taken control of affairs in his mother's absence. The family gather for Christmas dinner at Sandringham. There was no place for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle though, with the Prince and Princess of Sussex staying in the United States for Christmas after the release of their bombshell Netflix series. One royal biographer has said that the series might bring the firm closer together, with Charles wanting to make his mark by emphasizing tolerance and family harmony. In the afternoon, millions of people in the UK will tune in to watch Charles deliver his first Christmas Day message to the nation. He is expected to pass on his sympathies to people struggling with the cost of living crisis and praise those charities and faith groups helping those in need. The speech was filmed at St George's Chapel in Windsor Castle earlier this month by the BBC, and is also expected to feature a poignant tribute from Charles to his late mother. A queue of well-wishers formed at Sandringham in Norfolk early in the morning ahead of the royal family's traditional Christmas Day church service.